Hello everyone, this is Anime Heaven X23, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the recently announced PlayStation 5 systems increase. As of right now it's just the systems and nothing else. Sorry about putting the Steam Deck in at the place right here, but it's the only system I currently own right now. So I'm down to just this. That's why it's showing not anything PlayStation related. So anyways, it looks like starting tomorrow, Thursday, August 21st, the PS5 digital will go from $449.99 to $499.99, up $50. The disc drive PS5 will go from $499 to $549, up $50. And the Pro, which is currently $699, will go up to $749. All three are going up $50. And when you think about it, of all three, well, the Pro just came out last year, so that's going up 50. The disc drive PS5 launched at $499, so that's going up 50 since launch. But the one that's gone up the most has been the digital. That was $399 when it came out. So this went up $100 since it came out. Two $50 increases. One when the revision, it went up from $399 to $449. Now another $50 to $499. So it's now the same price as the original PS5 was back in November 2020. So if you are interested in getting a PS5, then you can get that. I advise going and getting one today. Right, if you want one, go to Walmart, go to Target, go on Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop, wherever you can get a system. Get one. Your local mom and pops, get one, because of it going up in price tomorrow. $50 each for all three. And two, when you think about it, the Pro, I don't know why anybody would want a Pro now. Because now you're going to be $749. And then if you decide you want to play your physical library, as of right now, the disc drive hasn't gone up in price, but that's $79.99, so that's basically $80. Now you're at $830 for a true PS5 Pro, because it's kind of disc drive. And then if you want the stand to go vertical, that's another $30. Now you're at $860. And then if you want to increase your SSD and add an SSD to it, so you want to go, say, 3 terabytes because of the size of the games, you're talking over $200 for that. Now you're over $1,000. You'd be like $1,060 if you get all that, and then if you get your charge station, okay, now you're I think that's $30. Now you're almost at $1,100. Unless you want to constantly keep charging your system. So to get a true PS5, like I said, that's assuming you're a physical person with games. Like I said, you get the drive, you want your system to go vertical. I think, to me personally, it's the best way to go. That's $30, like I said. And if you want to add more storage, 2 to 3 terabytes, anywhere from $150 to like $220. And then the charging station. Of course, if you want to stream your games and you're just going to do it through your PS5 setup and nothing else, get the camera, that's another $50. You know what I mean? So, as of right now, it's just becoming so expensive for these new systems, and I've already made up my mind. I'm not getting a PS6. I don't care how good it is. I don't care. I'm definitely not getting an Xbox. They burned me too much, so I'm done with them. Still trying to get a Switch 2, but I want to get it at the suggested MSRP. So my Steam Deck is where I'm going to go for now. I do want to get a Switch 2, and I do want to get a handheld from older generation eventually, maybe for Christmas or something. But the Steam Deck is going to be my main thing. You know, it just sucks though for the way the consoles are going. You know, with the price of consoles, I mean, the only way they could offset the next round of consoles is, like for Xbox, you increase the price of Game Pass. Sony, you increase the price of your PlayStation Plus tiers. Also increasing the price of your accessories. Maybe the controllers will be $79. Maybe the regular controls, like the white or the black, which are what I think $69.99. Maybe they'll go up to $79.99. Maybe your other controllers will be $80. Your color controllers will be $84 or $89.99. I could see them doing that. You know, and I could see the PS6 controller coming out at $85, $90. If they really decide to take what they have now with the DualSense and increase it, I don't see them taking a loss on the controller, so they're gonna have to. That's gonna be expensive. You know, so the next generation is going to be interesting. I don't think Sony's going to sell 100 million systems next generation. I really don't. Because this generation, them personally haven't created many good games. Them personally. They haven't. And if it wasn't for the third-party publishers, and now Microsoft releasing their games on the system, you take away Microsoft's games that they've recently released, from Indiana Jones, Forza Horizon 5, and all these others, and you take away some of the third-party games, and if Microsoft would have, you know, basically bowed out, Sony might have to try to release their games, but their games take so long to develop anymore, and they're costing so much. I mean, it's rumored like Spider-Man 3 is going to be $600 million. And that game just is not going to sell. I mean, Spider-Man 2 didn't even sell half of what Spider-Man 1 did. So, you know, I'm definitely worried for next generation. Sorry for this little rant on that, but the prices of these systems is, you know, I was contemplating, do I want to get a PS5 back just like last week. But with the price now increase and stuff like that, you know, most of the games are coming out on the Steam Deck, and they play pretty well. Some of the ones for Sony, they're verified or they do what they can for verified. Yeah, I would love for them to get Horizon Forbidden West verified on the Steam Deck. I don't know why it hasn't when Forbidden West came out on the PS4. If it came out on the PS4 and runs pretty good, it should be verified on this. Because I want to get it. Because I've recently been playing. I have like 37 hours, I think it is, in Horizon Zero Dawn, and I'm really liking it a lot. I don't know. I wish I would have waited this long to play it, but anyways, back to the original topic on hand. If you want a PS5, I would advise you to get it today. Don't wait tomorrow, because you'll pay an extra $50 on it. You know, and then, you know, if you go vertical, then you got to pay $30. And if you are digital, you want to, and you maybe want to go physical, then you got to spend another $80 on there. So, you know, then your $500 system digital becomes over $600. So it really depends on how you're going to go. So if you want a PS5, get it today. Don't wait. And just thought you guys deserve to know. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.